Hi there, my name is Rachel and I'm a psychology student currently studying behaviour modification. And I'm here today to talk to you about the habit of nail biting and ways in which we can use behaviour modification techniques and strategies to either reduce or even eliminate this sometimes problematic habit. The intervention plan that I'm going to go through with you today is aimed specifically at how we can help young children to stop biting their nails. So studies indicate that there are between 30 and 60% of children and teenagers that bite their nails, my own child included. So you might ask, what causes children to bite their nails? Research suggests that there are three main reasons that one might develop the habit of biting nails. These include boredom, where the child has nothing better to do and struggles to sit still, and as a result simply bites their nails to pass the time. Another reason is in order to get relief in response to feelings of anxiety and stress, which can sometimes occur when children are in situations in which they are uncomfortable and nervous and have anxiety about. The third is as a relaxant, so to self-soothe, and this can be likened to when some children suck their thumbs to comfort themselves to fall asleep. So there are a number of methods and strategies that can be implemented to reduce or eliminate the habit of nail biting. The most common intervention for this type of behaviour is referred to as habit reversal training, which is a multi-component treatment and consists of 4 key steps, which I'm going to run you through now. So the first step is to conduct something called awareness training. Now this needs to be completed before jumping straight to implementing a solution or strategy, and involves obtaining a clear understanding of the underlying reasons and triggers for why your child might bite their nails. It is also important for helping your child to identify and become aware of what thoughts, feelings, and situations can cause them to bite their nails. So understanding this will not only help your child to become aware of their behaviour, but it will also assist you in providing a more effective treatment to reduce the occurrence of this behaviour. So to do this, it's important to observe and record when the behaviour occurs and in what scenarios the child is observed to be biting their nails. Once this information is known, you and your child can then work together to develop a plan which addresses the underlying causes of their behaviour and helps to reduce their nail biting. The next step involves performing a method referred to as competing response training. So this is where you help your child to identify a replacement behaviour, one which is a healthier alternative to biting their nails, and which is less likely to result in negative health outcomes. So for instance, there are a few strategies that you can encourage your child to use. One method is to encourage them to keep their hands busy, so by holding an object such as a pencil or a fidget cube. I know when my child was a little bit younger, fidget cubes were really popular in class as a way of helping children who suffered from anxiety to keep them to address and minimize those feelings of anxiety through keeping their hands busy. So another option could be to suggest that they sit on their hands or make a fist each time they feel the urge to bite their nails. A final method, which may help where keeping their hands busy isn't effective or where they are unable to sit on their hands, is to put something on their nails, such as band-aids, gloves, or a bit of nail polish. Although it is really important to note that this strategy is not actually designed to stop them from biting their nails, but more to help raise awareness and help them realize that they are, getting that urge to bite their nails. The third step of the intervention plan is providing your children with social support through positive encouragement. This will hopefully increase the likelihood that the child will achieve their goal to stop biting their nails. Whenever you notice your child engaging in the competing response behaviour, such as using a fidget cube, sitting on their hands, clenching their fists, or using other healthier behaviours to replace the nail biting, praise them for this behaviour through verbal recognition. It is important to remember and also to acknowledge with your child that it is difficult for most people to change or stop certain behaviours, especially when they become a habit or a learned way of dealing with unpleasant emotions or situations such as boredom or stress. And that this is okay and it takes time, and that there will be times where, they might go back to old habits, but it's about becoming aware of those and becoming aware of the triggers and things that we can do instead of that behavior. So the key here is to avoid nagging, embarrassing or punishing your child, but to provide a supportive, kind and encouraging environment. So nagging and punishment may actually lead to an increase in that nail biting behavior, particularly if they do suffer from nervousness, anxiety, and feelings of stress. So the final step is to build and help them maintain their motivation to eliminate the nail biting habit. So to do this, you could use a reward system for your child where you set a timer and you give your child 1 point for if they are able to go the whole time that you've set without biting their nails. So this time, you might start off with quite a small sort of time frame, and then you incrementally increase that time over time. So points could be also being given to the child when they use replacement behaviour, or when they notice that they are biting their nails and stop the behaviour without being reminded by yourself. The children can then use these points to buy rewards, such as choosing a dinner or dessert, having additional screen time, or choosing a movie night. That's one of that's a favourite for my child in terms of rewards. So another form for motivation could actually be to take a before and after photo of their nails. And this is so that they can actually see the improved health of their nails as a result of not biting them. This might be particularly helpful for if you have a female child who enjoys putting, pretty coloured nail polish on. And so being able to see that and the result of, not biting their nails and their nail polish remaining pretty and colourful and that. So in summary, nail biting in young children is a relatively common behaviour which can go away on its own as the child gets older. However, in those cases where the child needs extra support and encouragement to stop the behaviour, there are a number of useful and proven strategies that you can teach your child in order to help them to stop biting their nails. To recap, this can be thought of as a four-step behaviour change process. So this is through awareness training, so so where they're aware they can then address the behaviour. Competing response training, which is replacing the undesirable behaviour, in this case nail biting, with something that's a bit more healthier or an acceptable behaviour. And also, whilst doing that, providing gentle, encouraging social support. And that also then helps to build and maintain the motivation for hopefully lasting and sustained behaviour change. Thanks for your time. Bye.